feeling good, like I should. When in dark, I walk around the neighborhood, feeling blessed, never stressed.
What's going on, people? Back with a bang. This is the Money Management, back here with another video for you guys today. So, this Christmas period, obviously you guys know tomorrow's Christmas. A lot of you guys are going to be getting money, getting presents, having a good time, all that kind of stuff. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be explaining why you're one step away from going broke this Christmas period. Now, the reason I'm doing that is because every year, of course, we have Christmas and people do all sorts of stuff. Now, the message I'm giving you guys today is actually not only relevant for Christmas, but also relevant for the future. So I'm going to be explaining some things you cannot do, absolutely must not do, and I'm also going to be explaining what you can do this Christmas. Now, before we dive into that, as you guys do know, these videos take a lot of effort, so please drop that thumbs up, subscribe if you're new around here, also share these videos with your friends. Of course, as I stay consistent with the uploading, you guys need to stay consistent with the support, and you guys actually do a great job of that, so please keep it up. But now let's talk about the message of today's video. So like I mentioned, you're one step away from going broke this Christmas. Now the funny thing is, like I said, this message is also true for how people generally live their life. So I want to start off by saying, today is December 24th, it is Christmas Eve. A Merry Christmas in advance to all of you, but beware, be careful. Tomorrow, a lot of you guys are going to get money, and the first thing I would say is, when it comes to your money, the money you get tomorrow, but also the money you get in the future, there are two things that a lot of people do when they get money, especially at Christmas period. I don't know why, but it is especially at Christmas, people do this with their money. The first one is buying things to look rich. So for example, Balmain t-shirts, Gucci belts, YSL bags, that kind of stuff. And they do it because they want to look rich. Now they got, a few hundred in and they're happy. This is people young, old, whoever. They got some money in and they're happy and they're like, you know what, let me spend it on some nice things so I can look good. The new year's coming in. I'm going to look really good when I'm going back to school, when I'm going to work, whatever it may be. So people buy a lot of nice things. Now, the people that buy a lot of these nice things do realize that once they spend that money on those nice things, the money is gone. It's over. And like I said, there's absolutely nothing left of it. A second thing that a lot of people do is they get that money and they spend it on things which are bad for their health. Alcohol, cigarettes, fast food. Again, this is very common for people throughout their lives. So like I said, especially at Christmas, because people are in the festive spirit, they're in a great mood, they're like, you know what guys, today I was gifted $500 from my parents. Let's go out into town, let's have some drinks, let's go crazy, let's enjoy ourselves. Yes, it's all nice, it makes for a great Christmas night, it makes for a great Christmas story going forward in the future. But think about it again, all that money is gone. Did you learn anything? No. Did you create anything? No. Did you bring yourself back more money? No. All that's happened is you've wasted money. Again, it's very common in many people's areas of lives, but this is really one thing which I see as a common problem and makes a lot of people go broke. That's all it takes. One step from going broke. Getting presents in the form of money and using it all on things which are just so not beneficial, so not relevant to your life. Again, buying, nice clothes and stuff to look rich or to impress people that don't even like you is a complete waste of money. Buying a lot of things which are not only bad for your health, but taking all your money out your wallet or out your pocket, again, not really worth it. So don't do those two things. And I know a lot of you guys out there will be getting new gadgets. I've had that in my time, getting new iPhones, getting new iPads, getting new all this and that. And that's fine. I'm not going to tell you not to accept those gifts. But if you're getting gifts in the form of money, but you want to go and spend that money on that new iPhone, a new iPad, a new car, a fancy watch, think about this message I'm giving you today. That money could be better off being used for a lot of other things. That money that you're going to buy a brand new phone with, or a new car or a new watch with, I would definitely call it a waste of money, which is just bringing you a step closer to being poor, being broke. Yes, it's nice to have cool products. Yes, it's nice to walk around with an iPhone 12 Pro. Yes, it's nice to have the nicest car, the brand new car, all that kind of stuff. It is great to have all that. But if you can't really afford it, if you're using all your money in your pocket, all your money in your bank account just to do that, is it really worth it? I think you guys can answer that question. But now let me talk about a couple of things which you can do with your money. It's not all negative around here. Let me tell you guys a couple of things you can do with your money this Christmas. So to begin with, the one that no one ever likes to hear, put that money to the side for an emergency fund. Because yes, it might sound lame. Yes, it might sound boring. Yes, it might not be as fun as going out in the town, buying bottles of champagne, going and having a great time with your friends. It might not be as fun as that. But let me tell you this. When you get to the point of June 2021 and you have some medical bills come up, guess what? You've got that emergency fund. It could be a $1,000 emergency fund. It could be a $2,000 emergency fund. But some sort of emergency fund. The money you get at Christmas, whether that's $500, whether that's $2,000, whether it's $100, put some of it to the side towards an emergency fund. Because as you guys know, 67% of Americans at least do not have an emergency fund. And let me tell you, that only means one thing. Again, a step closer to being broke. You don't want to build an emergency fund? Well, let me tell you this. When an emergency comes up, you're going to be shocked. You're going to be shaken. And I've been in that situation. So I'll tell you again, put some money towards an emergency fund this Christmas. You don't want to be broke. You don't want to be a step closer to being broke. Then start building up that emergency fund if you don't have one. Now, if you already have an emergency fund, or if you don't really want to have an emergency fund, but you want to use money to do something else, I'll definitely tell you to do this. Put that money towards a side hustle or your own grind. because side hustles are definitely overlooked in this day and age. You know, people talk a lot about side hustles on YouTube, on social media, but not a lot of people actually go into side hustles. You can use that money to build up something for yourself, whatever side hustle it may be. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be an online business, but it can just be something that you put some money towards, it brings you back some more money, and then you eventually reinvest that money. So for some of you, it might be $500 towards some mutual funds. For some of you, it might be $500 towards some stocks which pay you dividends. For some of you, it might be $500 towards swing trading stocks. I've just mentioned a few different ways when it comes to the stock market, but it doesn't have to be stocks. It can be online business. It can be investing in your personal brand. It can be buying yourself a camera for your YouTube video. It can be so many different things, but reinvest that money. You know, my point here that I'm trying to make, both with having an emergency fund or building up an emergency fund or investing in something, the point there is to be efficient with your money this Christmas. Not only this Christmas period though, going forward as well. Going into 2021, going into 2022, the rest of your life. Whenever you're getting money, take a long, hard look at yourself and think, am I in the right position in my life? Do I want more money? Am I making good money? What should I be doing with this money? Think about those kind of things. Go forward and say, you know what? Actually, I should probably put this money towards an emergency fund. Actually, I should probably start putting this money towards my personal brand, because I've done a lot of partying. I've gone out to eat at great restaurants. I spent so much money on really nice designer clothes. But right now, I'm not in the best situation in my life. And where would that take me to in the future? Where would that lead me to? What path would that lead me down? Think about those kind of things. Start asking yourself those questions. Because a lot of people don't realize it's not the fact that you get a bit of money, you earn a bit of money, you're given some money. You have to directly buy nicer things, live a more high-end life, start looking at luxury items. You don't have to do all that straight away. Sometimes you can just take that money and take a step back and say, how can I best use this money? What's best for my financial future? What's best for me going forward? Now, I just want to briefly touch on financial freedom because, you know, this is the money management, so we have to talk about things like that. If you do want to eventually become financially free, you're going to have to get into the mindset of saying, when I get money, what can I do which is going to push me closer to financial freedom? I do want a better lifestyle, but do I need to live that lifestyle right now? What about delayed gratification? Where does that come into it? The lifestyle I'm living right now, is it okay? Or do I need to drastically change it? You know, with the foods I'm eating daily, the lifestyle I'm living, what I'm buying for myself, the place I'm living in, you know, how much I'm spending on bills, is it okay for now? Am I getting by? Or do I really need to step on my game? Start paying an extra $1,000 on my rent. Start paying another $300, $500 on a car payment. Do you need to do all these kind of things? Think about it. As you get more money, you will need to make certain changes, but you need to know what kind of changes you're making. The lifestyle inflation is going to catch up to you. Spending money and investing it on yourself is not going to catch up to you. Decreasing your expenses, saving more money, making more streams of income, creating more streams of income, getting closer to financial freedom is definitely not something you will regret. In these cases, when you try to do those things, it can only mean you're on the right path to your financial freedom. I mean, and think about it. Let's say you do get a lot of money for this Christmas and you just try and swing trade, or you start a business, or you just try something when it comes to reselling or making more money. You get those profits. You don't have to reinvest those profits. You can just keep those profits to the side. Maybe in this case, you get $500 for Christmas. Use it to buy a few items from Walmart. You go flip them on eBay or Facebook Marketplace. You come away with $750, $800. Maybe you'll put $200 or $300 to that Gucci t-shirt or to that night out or whatever you want, just something fun, because you know you had earned it. Maybe you do that. Otherwise, you might keep those profits to the side and say, you know what, I might use these in the future. Another thing you could do, reinvest those profits. Okay, I made $280 profit from flipping items. Why don't I go and use that money to buy the same items and sell them for more again? Why don't I now go and use that money to buy high ticket products? You can mix it up. There are so many different things you can do. And just like I mentioned a couple of days ago, once you start using money to do more things, you will learn that game of money. You'll realize, you know what? Actually, I'm getting better with this. I like it. I'm enjoying it. I'm actually going to win the game of money. It is all those kind of things you need to think about instead of the here and the now. Having fun, using that money, splashing the cash, all that kind of stuff. You know, I'm not telling you to not be festive. Of course, have a great time this Christmas. Enjoy yourself, have fun, but be smart with your money. Be wise with your money. The gifts you got, be smart with them. The gifts you're thinking of buying yourself, be smart and think, hey, should I maybe do this instead? Instead of a $12,000 iPhone, maybe I should buy an $800 iPhone and use that $400 to do something else. Maybe I don't even need a new iPhone because I already got the iPhone 10, which just came out a couple years ago. These are the kind of things you need to start thinking if you do want to eventually become financially free, like I mentioned. Again, I do want to reiterate, people, you're one step away from becoming broke, just one step away. It could be that increase in car payment or the new rent. It could be so many different things. You know, these are just small steps which it takes for you to become broke. Those small things add up. You know, always wanting the latest gadgets, always spending money to look rich, always spending money on things you cannot actually afford. They're the simple things that start to add up and you become broke and you're like, what am I doing? What have I done with my money? All that money I spent is the money I can't get back. So don't be that person this Christmas period, and don't be that person going forward in the future. So overall, I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. I also hope you guys took something away from today's video. Like I said, be happy, be merry. It's a great time of year. Tomorrow's Christmas Day. You know, I'm sure it's been a weird one for all of you because it doesn't quite feel that Christmassy as it usually does. But either way, have fun with your friends, your family, your loved ones, all those kind of people, and just make the best of it in general. Lastly, I do want to say, if you guys are still looking for a Christmas gift, go check out Time Gear Watches. get someone a Christmas gift. Of course, we have watches for men, women, all that kind of stuff. But like I said, just go check us out. Get yourself something nice in the form of cryptocurrency or stocks. Links are down below in Robinhood and Coinbase, so check those out. The first link in the description is a free guide to online business. Again, check that out. Lastly, I do want to say, please continue to share these videos. We're slowly growing. We're almost at 1,400 subs, so I definitely appreciate if you can get us there. Tomorrow's Christmas Day, I'll try and upload a video for you guys, but obviously I'll be busy. Obviously, there's a lot going on. You guys know the deal. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. That's it from me. I got into making, you've got decisions to be making. See you guys tomorrow for another video. Peace.